Welcome, and thank you for participating in our Veterans Launching Ventures program. I am Sue Slavin, and I am the Program Director at the Rothman Institute at Fairleigh Dickinson University. I would like to review with you our video conferencing platform, Zoom. In order to use Zoom, you are not required to have an account. Anyone can join a meeting just using the mobile app or the desktop applications for Windows or Mac. Before you join a Zoom meeting on a computer or your mobile device, you can download the Zoom app from the Zoom Download Center, and that can be found at zoom.us. Or when you join the meeting for the first time, you will be prompted to download the application at that time. You will receive a link from me, each student, a unique link that will give you access to each Tuesday night's class from 6 to 9. The invitation you receive by email will have a meeting link on it. So that is the link that you will click on in order to be prompted to install the application. The Zoom website has fantastic information on getting started, and I would really suggest reviewing that before class if you feel uncomfortable at all with using Zoom and you haven't done so in the past. And again, that's at support.zoom.us. When you do join the call, we ask that you do put on your audio and your video. You will be asked to mute the audio when class does begin. Otherwise, every time someone speaks, your picture will pop up on the screen for everyone to see, and it does get a little distracting. In order to mute or turn your video on and off, there are several ways you can do this. If you see the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, there is a mute and a video icons. You can mute and unmute yourself, and you turn your video on and off using these icons, or you'll see in the center of your screen there are 3 dots circled. Generally, there will be people's faces in these boxes. We did turn off our video when we were doing this, but those 3 dots will bring up some commands allowing you to then alter your audio and your video that way. In your top right-hand corner, you'll also see circled something saying speaker view. Your other options are gallery view or full screen. So those are 3 different ways that you can alter the way that you see your video screen during class. This is only going to alter your screen, not anyone else's. So you can change that screen throughout the class to find what you're comfortable with without changing what anyone else is seeing on their screen. The other icons that we do use, you'll see at the bottom of your screen in the center, and that is the participant screen, the chat screen, and reactions. We will use shared screen, but that will come at the end of class and you'll receive separate instructions for that. The participant screen, I've actually brought up the participant and the chat screens on the right side of my Zoom screen. So obviously the participant screen, you will see the list of everyone on the call. You will also have the ability to mute and turn your video on and off through this screen as well. If you look towards the center of that column on the right, you'll see an icon saying raise hand, yes, no, go slower, go faster, and 3 dots. These are icons that you can click on throughout the presentation that will alert the speaker and the staff that's monitoring these screens that you either have a question or you liked something that was said, you agree, you disagree, and under the more 3 dots, there's additional icons that you can click on. In addition, we use a great deal during class time is the Zoom group chat screen, and this will allow you to send a message to everyone in the class, which we do encourage because everyone's questions are usually very helpful for everyone that's participating. Or you can send a personal chat to one person. And as you look down towards the bottom, you'll see there's, it says everyone with a little down arrow. If you click on that, it will list everyone on the call that you can choose from to send a message to. And the last icon on the screen is the red button towards the right, also circled, and that's the leave icon, and you do have to click that at the end of the call, otherwise this can run in the background on your computer until you actually do physically leave the call. Now, I know I probably don't have to go over this with most people, but these are just a few things that we saw in the course of several cohorts and being on Zoom calls probably on a daily basis over the last several months. Just a few things to think about when you're getting on the call. And we do encourage everyone to use the video. It does give us a more personal feel to the class rather than everyone turning their videos off. Though we do understand that some people have children or they may have to get up, in which case you will have to turn off your video, and that is certainly fine. But do consider dressing appropriately, having a clear workspace so that you're comfortable, maybe a place where there's little or no disruptions if that's a possibility, and always be aware of what's behind you in your screen. Nobody wants to see our dirty dishes and our dirty laundry, so you'd be surprised at what we see. But remember this, we can see into your house and your office, so whatever you're comfortable with people seeing, just keep that in mind. If you do have your audio on, we ask that you do turn off other programs running in the background that may have alerts on them, because if you do get an alert and your audio is on, then everybody does hear that throughout the call. And again, we'll ask that you mute and disable your audio and video as instructed by whoever is teaching the course that day. If you want to ask a question, you're welcome to use the raise hand icon in the participant screen, or just type it right into the chat box, and someone is always monitoring that. And again, when you leave the meeting, please do click leave at the end, otherwise it will run in the background of your meeting. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at slavin@fdu.edu or rothman@fdu.edu. We look forward to meeting you at our class, and we wish you well.